Hi. Uh, I just seen this news today. It happens at in November 30th, and the body was found on December 7 or 8, and then they made an arrest. I think the same day or next day, and this black woman, petite, very beautiful in Florida, Port Richey, Florida. Her name was Kathleen Moore. She was 34 years old, petite, beautiful. She disappeared after leaving her boyfriend's house. Her boyfriend, a white guy, linebacker looking with big beard, she disappeared after leaving his house. But thank God she was in communication with one of her friends. And she told her friend she was at her boyfriend's house. She told her friend she was trying to leave. She was waiting for her Uber. So all those details kind of helped the investigation go quicker. Her body was found. They first found her phone next to it, in a dumpster. A homeless guy found the phone in a dumpster at a Walgreens parking lot next to his house, next to the dude's house. White guy named something Knapp. I'm gonna put the details on the details on the description. But this is not the first time. This, interracial dating, divestment, you know, because black women now call it divesting from the black community. I'm not against interracial dating, and I know domestic violence exists, whether it is intra or interracial. It exists either way you look at it. But like a lot of divestors, because I already call diverse. I don't want to use word diverse in this community on YouTube or even on TikTok. A lot of black women that purposefully date away from the community always bring up cheating, domestic violence, controlling, and not good for nothing. But usually, when they get out of the community, they sadly, by and large, they don't aim higher. They go for people that just, you know, lower than them professionally, look wise. And we see a lot of these issues of violence, shootings, killings. It's a lot. There's another case in Connecticut. I'll talk about it later. But I had to start with this part one. It is sad the body was found. The boyfriend been under arrest for more than 2 weeks or 20 days now, but he's still refusing to cooperate, at least give some kind of closure to the family. They have evidence, they have bloody clothes and all that. They have all the evidence against him. And the authorities just want him to cooperate, just to, you know, for the family to know what really happened, but he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. But like sadly, you will watch YouTube, you might see the black man on YouTube talking about it, but the black woman side, especially diverse community, they don't talk about it. You can go in any kind of relationship you want, but just know one thing: people, people are not men are not that much different. I'm not saying that you causing your own problem. There's no justification for violence, but just don't think that you know by changing the race of people you date, you're gonna change all the problems in dating, especially when it comes to control, jealousy, violence. I don't, we, I, we don't have clear stat on violence in interracial dating, but I've seen a lot of news lately. In the past year, I've seen a lot of news, and that's not. I don't think the news is covered enough. I don't think there's a precise study studying violence in in you know when it comes to relation between white man and black woman. I don't think there's that kind of like precise study, but numbers we see online, the news you see on different cable news, it is crazy, and it just show that don't just think other races are better than your own race, your own kind. Other people not better than your own people. You got good people and bad people all over. And if you're gonna diverse, you're gonna do anything. Just don't be promoting it aggressively. Just don't be talking about it. I don't even feel it's right to discount your whole community. You might discount some type of guys in your community or some type of woman in your community, but you cannot just discount everybody in your community, because sadly, when this kind of case happens, th- your people, your community are the ones there next to your family, your pastors, the pastors in your community, civil rights activists in your community, people like that, counselors, lawyers in your community, coming to your parents, helping them, pressuring the cop, to find your body, to do something about it, to be proactive. So never discount your own community. I don't know this young lady, if that was her case, but I'm just talking to the diverse community in general, especially on YouTube, on TikTok. As soon as I go on TikTok, and TikTok, I think TikTok messing with me. They keep showing me, black woman, white guy, black woman, white guy, and usually there's always, when you're dating a white guy, and he's like they just promoting too hard, they acting too hard, they want to show too hard that they're happy, they're better because they're dating a white guy. But you know, But if the stuff happen, no matter which date, race you dating, no matter what kind of divestment you think you're gonna divest from the black community and everything is gonna be all right in your life. Sometimes the problem is you. Sometimes the problem is just bad people and bad choices and bad people you choose to associate yourself with. I'm sure if you only choose bad black men, if you go on the white side, you might choose only bad white guys. If you go on the Filipino side, you might choose bad Filipino, bad Arabs. It doesn't matter. So the problem might be your choices, your taste in man. Although you can see people getting married, 30 years, 40 years, and it ending up in this kind of fatality. So it's not an exact science. It doesn't matter how you move, things might happen, but we still have to try to put all the chances on our side to survive another day, to live a long life. Rest in peace to the young lady, but the divesting community, you guys have to talk about this side too. All this violence, all this killing, you have to talk about it. Hiding is not going to help you, because we're going to talk about it.